This is Korea.
This might be some new form of Russian propaganda. It's one thing we have in common with the Soviet.
What's that?
We both believe in uplifting the masses.
What's so funny about that?
And they don't give the Purple Heart for a fallen arch. I got pulled up to breathe for a occupation GI Blue. From my GI hat to the heels of my GI shoes. And if I don't go stateside soon, I'm gonna pull my fuse.
That's a genuine gook flattener. Man, you just roll over them, flatten them out, dry them, sail them off.
Despite being fully aware of its status, at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, 3 unmarked Israeli Mystir and Mirage 3 fighter jets pummeled the Liberty with rockets and cannon fire. These bombers initially went after the ship's antenna and electronics dishes, in the process filling the American flag full of holes. As sailors fled for cover, Liberty crewmen hoisted a new, even larger 7 by 13-foot flag into the air. But this new, even larger flag didn't stop the Israeli onslaught as they sprayed the Liberty with napalm, the highly incendiary substance burning the sailors' flesh.
And then there were a whole lot of kids around them. A few kids were throwing sticks and stones.
70. Several anti-war protesters hurled rocks at the National Guard, who opened fire on the crowd.
Newark, New Jersey became a city of race riots, violence, looting, and hate. For 5 days, it was a battleground and a looter's paradise. Colored citizens clashed with police, National Guardsmen, and state troopers. 24 people were killed and 1,200 injured. Nearly half the city was in the grip of terror. The Newark flare-ups sparked similar riots in other American centers, with hatred near danger point between and black extremist groups. In Newark, there was an uneasy tension, punctuated by minor outbreaks of violence after 5 days of bloody fighting. From rooftops and windows, snipers picked their targets. The toll of dead and injured tells its own tragic story. Damage runs into millions of dollars. With the coming of the long, hot summers, for 3 years, America has had to face the tragic consequences of riots stemming from the slums of cities stretching right across the nation. Militant leaders of some urge violence as the answer. This was one example.
He says, we are surrounded by enemies. The enemy is inside us. No one can be trusted. We must be like the ox and have no thought except for the party. No love, but for the Angka. People starve, but we must not grow food. We must honor the comrade children whose minds are not corrupted by the past.
That White House with the two windows that we can see there?
As far as I can determine, you've got as close as I have.
That's bad. That's bad. Stay over there. Stay on those sides of the street.
Ambulances to come down because we're going to have some serious up.
Cover these flags up, please! I'm moving us back. We're moving us back.
Let's listen up, because we're going to need your assistance. Now, we need all the ammo that we've got in the safe. We're taking automatic fire front and back from this location. They're much better armed than we are.
We have more ammunition than the police do, which is an incredible thing. It's hard to believe. But that was the transmission. So there's no reason to believe we're going to be able to get loose here for a while. We're going to be stuck. We're going to be pinned down here for a long time.
U.S. military exercises here are running full speed ahead. And as long as Nicaraguan troops remain inside Honduras, the possibility exists that U.S. air support may be used. In previous U.S. military exercises staged here in Honduras, U.S. troops were kept clear of the border with Nicaragua by a 20-mile limit. But this time, there is no 20-mile limit. And the reason is clear. With these maneuvers designed to intimidate the Sandinistas,
James Dean, man.
My well came in, Big.
I'm rich, Big. Richer than you.